Good day and welcome to Women's World, a 1-hour production on Unmo Radio that features women who come from diverse backgrounds and most of the time would include the men as well to discuss those issues that are pertinent to them, be it their programs, their aims and objectives, their hopes, achievements, impediments, or challenges. This program comes live on Unmo Radio every 2 p.m. on Wednesdays and repeated at 2 p.m. on Sunday as well. My name is Eva Flomo saying stay tuned. Welcome to Women's World on Unmo Radio every Wednesday at 2 p.m. and repeated on Sunday at 2 p.m. Who am I talking to today? I'm talking to Mrs. Lovetie Major. She's a Liberian humanitarian based in the United States, and she has vast interest in building the intellectual capacity of those with disabilities. And she is flanked by Burke Major, her husband and partner in this endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say welcome to Women's World.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eva.
Okay, Lovetie, I will start with you. You are like thinking aloud when it comes to those who belong to the disabled community in Liberia. And that is a huge number to contend with. But before I even go down that road, I want to find out from you, you are a Liberian. What part of Liberia do you come from? I'm sure some people here know you, other people do not know you. But this woman whose desire is to make sure that she wants to help those who cannot help themselves. So what part of Liberia do you come from?
I was born and raised in Montserrat County.
Montserrat girl, city girl. Okay. And so who are your parents?
My parents are Mr. and Mrs. Alfred Y. Telewoda. My father is now deceased, and I'm also the daughter of Archibald Brown.
Okay. So how was like going to school like for you? Were you from the family that could afford it? Was it a middle? Okay, we don't have a middle income, class around here. But anyway, was it like you could afford, or did you have to struggle through life to make it in school?
No, my parents are very affluent in society, and I had a silver spoon upbringing going to school. So I went to all private school.
Wow, that was good for you. So in terms of mingling with other people, how did you see life interacting with those who didn't have it, who couldn't afford? You had a silver spoon already. You were being fed the best of food. You had the best of clothes. You had the best of everything. And you were interacting with people who I'm sure were less fortunate than you were. How did you see them?
Exactly. So my mother is mother of all, and we had, children from the community come in and out of our home. And as a Liberian family, we had extended families that came from the interior, and they all live with us in the home. So I was from a home with 14 siblings, and we had about 6 or 7 other cousins living with us. I mean, a day meal would be like 20 cup of rice. So a bag
of rice will spend like a week.
A bag of rice will spend like a week.
Okay.
And then we also had friends in the community from the little Bassa town and to do. I mean, we're all friends and very, very sociable in society. I mean, we never, even though I say a silver spoon, but not from a home that, we didn't mix with other children in the community. We all play Ludo, we all play Blade in the sand, Huskers and stuff like that with people in our community. We all got juggle in our toes as we play. Mm-hmm. So we...
And you guys were very hospitable.
Very hospitable, yeah. Even up to today's date, my parent homes are still open to the community.
To the community.
Yeah.
Well, what for you could be the best memory living in our community, growing up there, and finding yourself where you are today?
The best memory I have is my mom being a Sunday school teacher and accepting all children, and mommy instilling in her children that we are all our brother's keeper, and we should look out for each other like we look out for ourselves. So with that being instilled in me, I went out in society, not only thinking of my own, but everybody else in society was my sibling.
Be thou brother's keeper. Okay, so some of those who live with you people, your siblings, other extended family members who lived with you people, and how did they end up in society?
We all, ended up, in society with positions. I mean, mommy always said to us that all fingers were not equal. So, I mean, you could get a college degree, you could get, a high school degree, but whatever you did, you just needed to be very good at it. If you scrubbing the floor, make sure you scrub the floor so when your boss comes, he sees the shine in the floor. So that's how they brought us up. Whatever, you find yourself in society.
Do things to perfection.
Do things to perfection.
Wow. So while you were growing up, I'm sorry I have to keep, sounding like this, but while you were growing up, what was the first thing that passed through your mind to say, okay, I'm a young woman, I will grow up in life, I've seen examples like what I see my mother do, what I see my father do. What did you think about to say, okay, this is who I want to become?
Well, I wanted to become a Sunday school teacher like my mom.
Oh, like your mom?
Okay, because she, saw the joy that we all got on Easter Sunday, Christmas Day. We always did skits. And, we all practiced. And even in school, growing up, I was always chosen to play, Mary, or to play, different plays, Christmas plays and stuff because of that, training I got from my mom.
Okay.
So I always wanted to, be what my mom, was. So that was has always been my role model as I went on in society. So.
And follow after as a Sunday school teacher.
And follow after Sunday school teacher. I also taught Sunday school and I eventually went into education.
Okay. Focus on education. So what aspect of education were you looking at?
I graduated from Cottonton University College, and my major was elementary major.
Okay. Elementary education.
Elementary education, yeah.
Wow. So it's like the whole time you found yourself in the classroom.
Whole time I found myself in the classroom. I think I'm still in the classroom.
Wow. Okay. A woman with so much passion for education, even prepared to teach at all levels of society. Let me talk to Mr. Burke. Mr. Burke Major, you are husband and partner to Lovetie, who has this desire, and I'm sure she's had a lot of support coming from you. But let me hear from you as an individual. How was your life like growing up?
Well, my life was not as good as
rosy
as
okay,
Mrs. Major.
All
right. We are full on my mom's side, and my mother had 2 children by my dad.
Okay.
And among the 2 children, I'm the older of the 2.
Okay.
My father is the late Claudius D. Major, and coming up, in my elementary days, we used to walk to school.
Okay.
We didn't have transportation.
Okay, like some of us.
So we walked to school. She
had to ride to go to school.
Right, she had a ride. My mom always told...
Well, it seemed like... Anyway, go ahead.
My mom always told my brother and myself that whatever we strive to be, we needed to do it to its best.
To the best of your ability.
Of our ability. Mm-hmm. And so we had that stuck in our mind that all through our education is to try to do the best we could do, to be the best for ourselves and our communities that we were living in.
So you come from Montserrat as well?
No, I'm from Greenville. Sino County. I'm
Sino
from Sino County.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I'm from the major. Well, the majors are from Sino County.
The crew boy.
They're crew. We're crew.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm from a very large family on my father's side. My father is deceased, as well as my stepmother. She's deceased, but my biological mother is still alive.
Okay. I can imagine very old.
Very old. Okay. Yeah. And so I were able to get a scholarship to go to Israel. Okay. And I became a pilot for Air Liberia. I flew for Air Liberia for like 2 years.
Pilot?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
For like 2 years, I flew for Air Liberia, and then I left to go to the States to continue my education. And when I got in the States, I continued in aviation because that was my passion.
Okay.
And I've been in aviation for the last 23 years or more. I'm
Wow.
still in
And
aviation.
you still
I'm not
piloting
flying now, but I'm in. I work for United Airlines, and I'm in their customer service division right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Works for United Airlines. How does it look like working in aviation abroad?
Oh, it's completely different. But looking at that, I still have that passion that, hopefully we could get aviation back in Liberia in regards to Liberia National Airlines.
Okay.
Okay. Some of the guys that we all went to Israel together, we have met in the States and been talking about that as to see how we can try to reorganize or revamp Air Liberia and get our national airlines back in the air again.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, American Airlines American carriers, and from the Liberian side, before I left from here, I mean, the standards are so different. I mean, they are so particular about everything. I mean, maintenance-wise,
every little
detail counts. Whereas there are a lot of things we take for granted, and that can make or break you.
Mm-hmm.